Oh, there, Mr. Foosball. Michael's here. Hey, Michael, how you doing? What up, James? All right. Wade's here. User number 763493657721146. I don't know. It's just one of those long-ass numbers. Okay. Are we live on YouTube? Hey, Wade, what's happening? All right, let's jump on in, get the ball rolling. We got tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. New week. Starting June, the first week of June. Let's get this rolling. All right, so first week of June, what are we looking at? What is the first week of June? DLR. Michael, you want to jump in that already? 200K in free cash. What dividends will give me best monthly cash flow? All right, user 7634. We don't look for monthly cash flow. We look for weekly cash flow. Paul Everly, how's it going over there, Mr. Paul? And Macy's, you want to look at that one and Macy's? All right. DLR and Macy's. I gotta find my pen. Hold on while I find my pen. Right where I left my pen. All right. DLR and Macy's. DLR. All right. So here, slide this over here. Gotta get my desk all set up. Dave, 99, want to look at Macy's also, huh? Macy's might be a hot topic for today. Now, apparently, we have our charge. We didn't have our charge last night, so it's a good thing. All right. That being said, let's jump on in and get the ball rolling. 60 Guy shared live. Way to go, 60 Guy. Tick Jockey, hello, sir. How are you? I am doing wonderful. Glance, PNC, and MDLZ. PNC we already have. And MDLZ we already have. Already written down, dude. Coke, Vaughn. I'm going to say no to Coca-Cola right off the top. Now, don't get me wrong, Vaughn. Really, seriously, don't get me wrong. Coca-Cola is a great company. However, the premiums on Coca-Cola bite the big wanker. All right? Take a look at Coca-Cola. Okay? I can buy it tomorrow morning. 63, 62.99. The 63 is going for 42 cents. That's 0.75%. Now, don't get me wrong. 0.75% per week is a nice number to shoot for. It is. I mean, it's over 40% per year, if you like it. Tap the like button, get the volume up. There we go. That works. All right. CChemi. We're going to look at NG transfer. We'll look at that in a little bit. ET. Okay, we'll jump at that. Take a look at that in a little bit. But let's get started. First off, reason why I don't like Coke. Don't get me wrong. I love Coca-Cola. I really do. Awesome company. It's been around for a long time. Oakton. How's it going there, Mr. Oakton? Coca-Cola. I love the company. I really do. They've been in business for over 100 years, consistently increasing their dividends for 50 consecutive years. Just to be on the Dividend Kings list. Just be on the Dividend Kings list. It has 5 decades of increased dividends. So, they do. But here's the thing. If I buy Coca-Cola tomorrow morning and I try to sell a covered call against it, I'm bringing in 42 cents. So, I'll do a quick little check, okay? Now, 42 cents, here's my calculator. I'm going to divide it by the purchase price. That's how we figure out what our ROI is going to be for the week. Let's just divide it by 63 because that's what we got. Okay, it's a little over 0.5%, 0.6. So there's so many, hey Doc, what's happening? There's so many companies that offer a better return on your investment. Now don't get me wrong, Coca-Cola is great, 0.6. We'll multiply that by 52. What does that come to per year? That's all right. It's about 35% per year. Okay, 35% is not that bad if you like Coca-Cola. Now, there are companies that will give you 1% every week, and that's going to give you over 50% per year. How the hell did we go from 150 down to 53? What are people expecting nowadays? I mean, really, people don't like 50% per year. It boggles my mind. Sometimes it does. All right, so that's Coca-Cola. I do like Coke, but the numbers just don't work. Okay? Sorry. All right, first on the list from yesterday. We're going to pick up where we left off yesterday because we couldn't see the charts yesterday. Apparently, they got everything in order today, so GILD is where we left off. Gilead Sciences. Gilead Sciences Incorporated. 64.25. So 64, I'm going to go for 65. Nope. The 64s, you take 25 cents off of that. then you're down to 71. Yeah, so at 64, okay, which I like 64. Hey, everyone, Paramount jumped up. Well, Tea with Marie, let's put Paramount on there. P-A-R-A. P-A-R-A. Paramount. All right, Marie, we're going to take a look at Paramount. Just for 1 second. See if I can get this thing to work today. Put a new schedule in. Right, for tomorrow. Here we go. See if I can get this working this time, because I couldn't get it working on Friday. All right, so. Copy invitation. There we go. And see if I can do this real quick, because I had issues with this on Friday. Oh, that was just too freaking easy. So it worked out nice today. So everyone who's going to be on the list tomorrow morning will get their, what do you call it? Their Zoom link for tomorrow's morning meeting. So cool. That went rather quickly. That was good. All right, so we're looking at Gilead. I like Gilead. Hey, Jim Bobby, you made your 1% already for the week. Way to go there, Jim. Gilead. All right, so the 64. I like the 64. All right. Let's take a look at the chart itself. Now, we couldn't look at the charts yesterday because they're having issues with Thinkorswim. All right, so first thing I want to see is the high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? Now, currently it's at a low, all right? And I don't like it at a low. So I want to take a look. Troy, James, this is my first week. How does the list link come? It's going to be sent to you in an email. Okay, Troy? Whatever email you use to sign up on Patreon, it's going to be sent to that email address. And I'm going to do that right after the show tonight. Okay, so you already got your link for the what do you call it? For the Zoom call. I already sent that out, but I didn't send out the stock list, but I'm going to send it out in a little bit. All right, so we're looking at the low, and it just so happens to be on Friday and Thursday. And they're both green days. I love green days, but there's a little bit of a glitch here. Well, let's see how we like it. All right, a year ago today, we opened up right around 77.36, topped out at 87.92, and that was towards the end of January. From there, she just drops like a rock. I mean, kind of look at it. From the high in January at 88, now we're down to 61. All right, so that's a pretty good drop. All right, so last 90 days. First thing I want to see in the last 90 days, the high, the low, where was it, where is it? Okay, simple. High, low, where was it, where is it? Okay, 90 days ago, 73.14, double top at 76.21. That was in the middle of March. From there, she just drops and drops, and we have our new bottom as of Friday. Now, what is it? I did get the Zoom link. Thank you. Okay, AEO, Doc, you pain in my butt. All right, you want to look at AEO. Didn't we look at that the other day? AEO. And I'm pretty sure we looked at Albemarle, BITO, and Dell the other day. Okay, Saturday. Nothing has changed from yesterday to today, Doc. But we'll look at it again for those that are new here. ALB, Albemarle, BITO, BITO, and Dell. All right, Doc, got him in there. All right, so these are our 90s. High, low, where was it, where is it? I want to take a look at the last 30 days because I really want to take a look at the last 2 days more specifically. More specifically, 30 days ago today, check it out. Our high is here, our bottom is here. So what happens after a 30-day high and a 30-day bottom? Well, if this truly is the 30-day bottom, she should turn around and go back up again. Para and Kimberly-Clark. All right, Paramount's already on the list. All right, we are going to look at Paramount in a little bit. Kimberly-Clark, KMB, is not on the list, but we'll write that. We'll take a look at that one. Also, all right, so hopefully we'll get through this list tonight, as long as you guys don't keep throwing stuff at me. All right. Now, Gilead. We're still looking at Gilead, remember? 30 days ago, here we are at 65.54. We topped out just around 68.40. Okay? Sideways for a little bit, and then she drops. Now, what makes me a little uncomfortable is Friday is the bottom. However, Friday is also a green day. So Thursday and Friday are both green days. All right? I personally would like to see on Monday, tomorrow. Now, I'm going to write Gilead down, G-I-L-D. I'm going to circle it because I like the numbers. Everything looked good. Okay, but I want to see tomorrow where it opens up. So this is not one that I would actually trade before market opens. Okay, I don't want to put the trade in before market opens. I want the market open first and then take a look at where it opened up. Because we have two green days here, Thursday and Friday. Green days has a tendency to be, hey, here's the bottom, we're turning around and going to the upside. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed. All right. BX. Wait a second. Before we do that, where does Gilead normally go this time of year? This time of year, Gilead, ooh, take a look at that. All right, now blue line represents this year. Red line is the last 10 years. That's 10 years worth of data, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, so on and so forth. All right, so look right here where we are. Here's where we are right here at the beginning of June. Okay, from here, the next two months, look at that. That's the upside. You cannot mistake that for anything else. That's historical pattern. That means over the last 10 years, historically, from the beginning of May to the middle of July, it's an upward trend, which is where we are right now. So, this right here, okay, this 2 days right here to the green side could be the beginning of the upward trend, which is to the middle of July. Okay, Jay Henderson, you want to look at some coals, huh? Coals. KSS. Okay, we'll take a look at coals again. All right, so Baxter, no, BX is the next one we're looking at. I think that's BlackRock, isn't it? BX. Blackstone. Yeah, Blackstone, 120. Now, does Blackstone actually have consistent increases in dividends? Historical. So, in order to find historical, what do you call it? The consistency of the dividends, I'm going to go to Yahoo Finance. Now, some of you guys might like Google Finance. You might like something else. But I like Yahoo Finance because I know where everything is. It makes it easier for me. Well, that doesn't make me a happy camper. $2007. So that means there's only 17 years of increased dividends. So this is going to be a personal, what do you call it? A personal choice. And they're not consistent with their increases. Look at this. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Uh-oh. Then 2010, it went from 30, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 32 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 22, 10, 10, 42, 30, 23, 58. No consistency whatsoever. Okay? So let's look at the last few years. All right, from 2020. Okay, from 2020, 61, 39, 37, 54, 96, 82, 70, 109, 145, 132, 127, 90, 91, 82, 79. Yeah, no consistency. In the last few years, they've actually been decreasing. Okay, so they went from 145 in 22 to 132 to 127 to 90, 91, 82, 79, 80, 94, 83. Where's the consistency? Okay, so it might be one of those. What might be one of those stocks like you may like it, but it may not be the top of the list. Because the way I'm looking at it, don't get me wrong, I don't know anything about Blackstone. I have no idea what they do. I do know they have dividends, but they only have 17 years of dividends, and they're not consistently increasing. Okay, so how do you make that decision? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to trade it because I don't like the fact that they're decreasing the dividends and they're not consistent. They're not consistent with their dividends. So it doesn't make my list. Even though the numbers, 120.75 to 121, is going for over 1%. Look at the chart. Okay, here's the high, here's the low. You can tell the direction it's going. Okay, it was going this direction here, but she hit 130, she pulled back, and she has 2 days to the upside. Okay, so let's quickly take a look at that. All right, the last 90 days. 90 here. So that's kind of a downturn, the last 90 days. Last 30 days. Okay, here's our high. We have a double bottom 30 days ago and Wednesday and Thursday. See that? 30 days ago was our 30-day bottom until we have Wednesday, Thursday, bottom right there. Thursday was an update, Friday was an update. Now we're at 120.50. The 121s are going 171. That's over 1%. But you got to ask that question. Do I like Blackstone? Okay. Me personally, no, because they don't have consistent increase in dividends. They have dividends, okay, 17 years of dividends, but they're not consistently increasing. So that's going to be a choice. It's going to be a personal choice for you. Uh-oh, I moved my computer. Let's plug it back in. That's what happens when you move stuff and you're in the middle of things. All right, that should jump back in a second. All right, so FDX is next on the list. FedEx. FDX. FedEx Corporation, 254.50. 254.50 to 255, just short. 254, yeah. 255's not making it. Yeah, just barely missing it. Okay, just barely. Now, this is going to make me break out the math. Break out the calculator. Here we go. All right. So the 250. See, right now I can buy it at 254.50. Okay, the 255 doesn't quite cut it. So let's go to the 250. All right, so the 250. Let's clear this. 252.50 plus the premium 370. Okay, equals 256.20. Now I got to subtract the purchase price from that. Subtract the purchase price, 254.50 gives me a grand total of 1.7. Ooh, that's horrible. So there's your answer. Doesn't make it. It doesn't. Even though the 255s, okay, going for 238. Whoops. Clear this. 238 divided by the purchase price, 254.50 gives you a grand total of 0.9. All right, so the 255 is going for 0.9, which is just a smidge less than 1%. But here's the thing. We're at 254.50. It's got to go up at least 50 cents in order for you to make that work. That's why I like them in the money rather than out of the money. All right, so 254.50. If she does go up, you're going to collect the 238, plus you'll collect an additional 50 cents, the difference between the purchase price and the strike price. So, hypothetically speaking, let's take a look at the chart, because 0.93, that's kind of close to 1%. Mikey G, how's it going? All right, so let's take a look at the chart. First thing I want to see, the high right there in end of March, the bottom, okay, exactly a year ago. Okay, the high, the low, where was it? Where is it? I like all those, and I especially like right here. We're gonna take a better look at this area because that looks freaking cool. All right, a year ago was the bottom of the year at 218.65. The top of the year looks like we have a triple top at 291.60, and that was back in March. Okay, last 90 days. Here we go. 90 days ago. Okay, we have a double bottom. Check it out. Double bottom. Here we go. 90 days ago, we're at 244. 3 days ago, we're at 244. 2 days to the upside. So look what happened. You have a 90-day bottom here, okay? Hits a 90-day top, drops, ties, okay? breaks even with the 90-day bottom. Look, the 90-day bottom was here, the 1st of March, and here it is again. Okay, at the end of May, and we have 2 days to the upside after matching the 90-day bottom. So we have the 90-day bottom, 90-day top, matches the 90-day bottom, 2 days to the upside. Freaking awesome. I love it. Let's go to the last 30 days. Okay, so our 90-day high was 291.38. The last 30 days, right, there we go. 30 days ago today, we opened up at 263.29. Okay, a week later, we're at the high of the 30-day. Remember, the 30-day period, because now we're looking at the 30-day. Look at the 1-year chart, the 90-day chart, the 30-day chart, and then the seasonality. So far, I like the 1 year, I like the 90, and I like the 30. We're going to jump into the what stock? Hey, cardiology guy. About time you get back here, dude. Yeah, we're looking at FedEx. Randall Ray. Nice to see you here, brother. All right, so one of my favorite setups. This is one of my absolute favorite setups. Look at your 30-day high. Look at the drop. That is a freaking nice drop from 268 down to 245. Okay, 268 down 245, 2 days to the upside. Now we're at 253, and the 253s, well, actually look at the 250, 250s. Okay, just barely 1%. Now I do like Henry. How's it going? Very colorful today. Thanks, 86. Henry, James is very funny today. Okay. Troy, how do you find seasonality chart? All right, Troy, how do you find the seasonality chart? I'm going to show you. Now, are you looking at this screen here, either on your laptop, your home computer, or your television? You can actually be looking at this on your TV, your big screen TV. Sit there on the couch with all popcorn, phone in one hand, big screen TV right there. That way you can see the screen uninterrupted with me not in front of it. And that way you get to see these little tiny numbers. But you can't see these numbers on your phone. Seriously, you probably can't. I can't see them, and I'm looking really hard. All right, so I forget where I was. All right, so I like FedEx. Everybody knows who FedEx is. Okay, we all know who FedEx is. This is not a company you've never heard of. If you've never heard of FedEx, you're definitely in the wrong place. I mean, seriously, you do not get in the stock market if you don't know who FedEx is. Seriously. Okay, so FedEx, 254.50. I could sell up to 252s, bring in 370 per share. Now that 370 per share comes out to like 0.93, something like that, just shy of 1%. Okay, but here's the thing. At 255, at 252.50, yeah, there's no room for it again up. Or the 255s. Yeah, those are 255s we were looking at. Yeah, because the 250, 250s just didn't do it. It was the 255s. All right, so you get 0.9% into 238. Okay, 0.9. Where is it? Right there you go, right there. Okay, and you get an additional 50 cents, the difference between the purchase price and the strike price. Cool beans. Now, here's Troy. Here's where we find the seasonality chart. Okay, right here. You see the chart right here? Okay. You put your stock symbol in right there. Okay, from where the stock symbol is, right up over here. You slide on over till you get to there where it says style. Click on style. This window drops up. You come down 4 clicks. Okay, another window opens up. Slide down to the bottom. It says seasonality. There you go. Now, the blue line represents this year. The red line represents the movement over the last 10 years. Where are we now? We are right here. Look at this. Again, you cannot mistake this point right here. From here, the next couple of weeks, going to the upside. So I want to click right where the blue is, because that's today. Go sideways until it lights up. That's 1 week. And go a little bit further. That's 2 weeks. Okay, so that's the next 2 weeks right here. Look, that is definitely to the upside. Not huge. I'm not looking for huge. If you guys think I'm looking for huge, I am not. I'm looking for the stock to stay exactly where it is or go up just a smidge. Because I'm buying it at 254.50. I'm selling the 255s. This thing needs to only go up 50 cents. That's it. If not, it's FedEx. I got no problem holding on to FedEx. BA. What BA is next? Isn't that Boeing? Isn't BA Boeing? BA. Boeing. I was right. Okay. All right, looks interesting. Numbers 177.35. 177. Ooh, nice. 177.35. 177.50. $3. That's nice. All right, so let's take a look at the chart. First thing I want to see. High, low, where was it? Where is it? It takes less than 2 or 3 seconds. High, low, was, is. That's it. It's kind of like Madonna. Ooh, 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 ooh. High, low, where was it? Where is it? High, low. Remember she does that? Whatever. All right, so high, low, where was it? Where is it? Okay. A year ago today, Boeing was at 213.50, topped out at 267.05. That was back in December. Found our bottom in the end of April, 159. Now we're sitting at 177. Ooh, nice. Okay, last 90 days. Check it out, 90 days. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Nice. I like this. This is nice right where we are right now. Okay. 90 days ago, we were at $200.47. Okay. A couple of days later, we got a double high at 203. Okay, we bottomed out on the 25th of April at 159.20. Okay, look at the last 30 days. Last 30 days. 30 days ago today. Uh-oh. Right here, second. Oh, wow. Okay, so 30 days ago today, we opened up at 173. Thanks. It probably takes a good amount of money to invest. Actually, Leo, it don't. Okay, my grandson started out with $50. Again, he's only 4. All right, but the idea here, Leo, is consistency. All right, if you're getting 1% every single week, okay? Now, I average over 1% per week. Now, Leo, you're new here, so I'm going to show you this real quick. On this screen right here, like I said, it is live on YouTube. Okay, right here, you'll see two accounts, right? Account number 1, account number 2. Account number 1, take a look. 2.61, 1.9, well, no, 1.19, 1.19, 1.2, 1.5, 1.2, 0.9, 3.9, 4.6, 2.3, 2.03, 1.9, so on and so forth. Every one of my trades is posted online. You can actually see week for week from the beginning of the year, week number 1, all the way to where we are right now. I haven't posted week number 20 yet. Is that right? Week 19. I haven't posted week 19 yet. I'm going to be doing that today. All right. Dividend problems with Boeing. Really? Looks like BA is only 10 years of dividend. Well, then why are we looking at it? I'm just going by what you guys list. Now, Boeing is not on my list. This is the stuff that you guys threw at me. All right. So we don't like Boeing. Is that what we're coming to? Okay. We don't like Boeing. All right. So no to Boeing. No, never mind to me, no how. All right. So, Leo, I hope that helps you out. GPS, Randall Ray. GPS, not on the list. So, it's on the list now. GPS. All right, the gap is on the list. All right, let's get back to where we were. Okay, so even though I like the way Boeing looks, this is going to be a personal choice for everyone. Okay, now the numbers 177.35 to 177.50 is going for over 1%. All right, but the 30-day high is here, 189. Your bottom is 169. Okay, 1 day up, pulled back a little bit, 2 days to the upside. So it's in a good position to buy. But the dividends, like a couple of guys said in the audience here, they only have 10 years worth of dividends. So that's a personal question. You have to figure it out. Okay, remember, rule number 1, never buy something you don't want to own. So if you like Boeing, the numbers all work. What does it normally do this time of year? Let's take a quick look at Boeing on seasonality. Now, seasonality only means is what it normally does this time of year. Okay, so here we are right here, right? You can't mistake that for anything else. Okay, look at that. That goes to the upside for the next week. Okay, for the next week, it goes to the upside. Boeing. So the numbers look good, but it just doesn't have 10 years worth of data to it. I mean, 10 years worth of dividends. Huge gap up for GPS. All right, Michael, we're going to take a look at that in a little bit because GPS is last on the list. See, I have this list right here to go through. GPS is at the bottom. But we will get to it tonight, all right? We will get to gap tonight. MLP. What the heck is MLP? MLP. Maui Land and Pineapple. Really? Who came up with that one? No options. No. Ooh, Cisco, CSCO, CSCO. Here we go. 46.55. Check it out. 46.55. The 46.50's over 1%. Love it. Over 1%. Look at the chart. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Cool. Look at where she's at right now. She's bouncing off of a new bottom for the year. I love bottoms for the year. Where's the best place to buy? The bottom of the year. How do we know it's the bottom? Well, we know it's the bottom when it stops going down. It turns around, starts to go up. That's the bottom. Okay? Simple as it is. How do we know this is the top? Well, because it reached that point, turned around, starting to go down. It's basically self-evident. Here's the top. Here's the bottom. Okay? So, a year ago, we were at 49.94. It topped it out at 58.13. That was back end of August. Okay, our bottom of the year, 45.85, and that was just a couple of days ago. What stock is this? This is Cisco. CSCO. All right, last 90 days. Okay, last 3 months. Check it out. The high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? I love the 90. Look at it. Way up there, sliding on down, bunch back up, came down here, 2 days to the upside. 3 days ago was the bottom for the year. Okay, when you're buying a stock, what's the best time to buy it? Buy it low, sell it high. Well, how do you know where low is? Well, low is pretty much at the bottom. Okay, if you're looking for the bottom, there it is. It's the bottom of the year. Okay. All righty. Now it says, Marie, you want to come and join us live? You wanted that, Marie? Because it says, invite tea with Marie. All right, let's go, Marie. Just invited you. See what you get. The invitation was sent. You can jump on, give your little 2 bits if you want. If not, that works too. Next on the list. Ooh, let's look at the last 30 days. Last 30 days. Here we go. 30 days ago today. Check it out again. 30-day high, 30-day bottom. Okay, 2 days to the upside. Gotta love it. 2 days to the upside. After your 30-day high, 30-day bottom, where's it going to go next? Well, where else do they go? Okay, once it gets at the bottom, no other place to go but to up. All right, seasonality. What does Cisco do for the last 10 years? Okay, interesting. We all know the blue line represents this year's movement. The red line is 10 years of average movement. So I want to see the next 2 weeks. I want to click on the dot right there, slide it to the right. All right, so from where we are, the next week, it's going to go to the upside, and it's going to take a little bit of a dip. Okay, I like that. Historically speaking, she has a tendency to go up this week. All right, great. So I like it. I am actually going to rate CSCO, CSCO, and give that a good old circle. All right, MPLX. What the heck is MPLX? All right, MPLX. That's a big fat no. Sorry, whoever came up with MPLX, it's going to be a no. All right, monthly up. Mike, you see it? The reason why I don't do monthlies, I'll give you a quick little example. $40.68. The $40 one is going for 85 cents. The 41 is going for 30. Neither one of those is going to give you 1%. But what's worse than that, I have to carry it for 3 weeks. So whatever I am getting as a return for the monthly, I have to carry it for 3 weeks. And then I got to figure out, well, right now she's at 40 bucks, right? All right. That's a pennant if I ever seen one. See that at the top, the bottom, squeezing down into a pennant? All right. Where's that going to be in 3 weeks? How the hell am I supposed to know? I have a difficult time trying to figure out 4 or 5 days. Now you want me to figure out 3 weeks? No, that's one of the reasons why I don't do monthlies, because I can't predict 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out. Fine, so I just want to stick with the weeklies. So no, I don't do monthlies. They just don't work. Ooh, we haven't looked at this one in a while. T. Rowe Price. LROC. Pepe, you want to look at Southwest Airlines? LUV. Oh, we have that written down? Yes, we do. All right, Pepe, we already have LUV written down. We're going to be getting to that in a little bit. Okay, just to let you know. Okay, LROC. James, how is your favorite stock Macy's doing this week? All right, LROC. Macy's is on the list for us to take a look at. Where the hell is it? Well, it's not on the list, but it is now. All right, Macy's is on the list now, so we'll take a look at that. MPLX was touted to go up this month, a month ago, but it went down. Okay, Hassenpfeffer, nice to see you here, dude. Seriously, but yeah, I don't do monthlies, okay? MPLX, monthly, don't do it. All right, next on the list, T. Rowe Price. Now, we haven't looked at T. Rowe Price in a while, but it is on the list. And T. Rowe Price is a no. Again, a monthly. That's probably why we haven't looked at it in a while. Kroger. I like Kroger. You know why I like Kroger? Kroger's on Warren Buffett's list. So, eating a little bit. Peeking over Warren's shoulder. All right, what am I looking at? 53.05. 53.05. The 53 is going for 26 cents. No, it doesn't work. And look, and a little bit of a downfall, only 1 day to the upside. Is that correct? Just 1 day? 2 days. Ooh, but not really. Take a good look. I want you to take a really good look at the last couple of days. Okay? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, Wednesday's bottom was at 51.81. Thursday's bottom, 51.84. That's higher. Okay, Friday's bottom, 51.78. So there's your new bottom right there, 51.78. Okay, so I like 2 days to the upside. Yeah, T. Rowe Price is great too. Zero debt. Yeah, I get it. But T. Rowe. T. Rowe's at 117.81. Okay. Oh fuck, you can't figure that one out. Look at the numbers. 117.83. Okay, the bid 117.83. The ask 120. That's way too big of a spread. It's not giving me a realistic number to work with. So let's say hypothetically we're looking at the 118. It doesn't even give me a 118 because that's in $5 increments. Okay, so the 120 is going for 115, which is over 1%. But yeah, even the 115 to 380, you add the 380, that's 118.80. Right now we're at 118, so we're bringing an 80-cent profit. No, it just doesn't work. Sorry. And then, Hassenpfeffer, I have to carry it for 3 weeks. Okay, I might make my 1%, okay, but I got to carry it for 3 weeks. 3 weeks doesn't work for me, especially 1% 3 weeks. Zim is a no. Zim has always been a no. Okay, look at that. It's at the high of the year. And they don't have dividends. ASTS, really? ASTS. We're getting out of hand now, guys. Another definite no. Look at that. $2 and it jumped up to 9. It's at the high of the year. Yeah, no, sorry. Give me something good. Okay, when I say something good, Johnny. Okay, RD 21 mil. Okay, 20 years of increased dividends and weekly options. David Craig, hey, Mr. Cool Beans, thanks for the education over the past few weeks. I did over 5% last week. Wow. You know, Omaha Steaks, they actually have those frozen steaks. They can ship it to your house. I'll give you my address, dude. Send me something. No, dude, I'm really glad that you're doing good. All right, so that's basically what I'm here for, to help out. Riley's a no. R-I-L-Y. Okay. 20. Look at this. It's in a downfall. Okay, Riley, here's your 30-day high. Haven't even found a 30-day bottom yet. Okay, if you like Riley, 24.22 to 24, nice. Nice numbers. Even the 24.50, nice numbers. However, it would be great if that was the bottom, but how do you know? Okay, because the last 4 days it's going down. It's going to continue to go down until the buyers, that's you and me, we decide, wait a minute, that's too freaking low. Okay, that's too freaking low for this company. And it's going to keep going down until we find the bottom. Okay, so sorry, Riley's going to be a no for a while. You're on. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I'll send you my address. You can send me a box of Omaha steaks. I can go for a T-bone over the grill. Yeah, buddy. All right. Anyway, where were we? WTRG. I've never heard of that one. WTRG. Now, just to let you guys know ahead of time, if I say I've never heard something, most likely it's going to be a no. It's the monthly. It's a no. Okay? 38.29. It's getting $5 increments. The 40 is going for 5 cents. The 35 is going for what? $2.85. You add the two together, that's $37.85. Not even. You're not even making your numbers. And I got to carry it for 3 weeks. Yeah, no thanks. All right. Hilo. Johnny, Hilo's going to be a no. It was a no last time I looked at it. Okay. Hilo. Look, it's not even showing up. H-I-L-O. Okay, yeah, I put it incorrect. Okay, H-I-L-O. Colombian ETF. Yeah. Sorry, dude. Okay, JBH. Never heard of that one either. Nuveen High Income. Yep, that's a no also. And now we got to LUV, Southwest Airlines. LUV. Hey, now we like Southwest Airlines. Ooh, I like the chart already. 26.90. We're going to be looking at the 27s. The 27s, 44, way over 1%. I like it. How far over 1% is that? 44 cents. Clear that. 0.44 divided by the purchase price, 27. Comes to a grand total of 1.62. Ooh, 1.2. Now, Johnny, this is what you want to look for. A company that actually gives you over 1%. Now, ask yourself a question. Do I like Southwest Airlines? That's the question. Well, number one, they're giving you over 1%, 1.62. Okay, great. Now let's look at the chart. Very first thing I want to see at the chart is the high, the low. Where was it a year ago? Where is it now? Well, let's take a look where it is now. I like the way it looks like. This last couple of weeks, I like that. But we're going to take a better look at it. Okay, so I like the 1 year. The 1 year, a year ago, $30. Topped out at $39.49. That was in mid-July. We got a double bottom in end of October at $21.91. Shoots up, pulls back, has a little bit of a, what do they call that? Gap down. I love gap downs because that baby's going to fill eventually. Look at it. Okay, 90 days ago we're at 34. Got this gap down here. Going in a little bit of a channel. See that? And we drop to another channel. Nice. Look at the 90-day bottom. I like the 90-day bottom. Let's take a closer look. 90 days ago, 35.04, topped out. We got a double top at 35.07. Check it out. The double top, 35.07. The bottom was 3 days ago. Cool beans. Let's look at the last 30 days. Check it out. That looks sweet as hell. Seriously, look at it. Your 30-day top right here. A triple. 1, 2, 3. 3 days right there at the top. Okay, sideways for a bit, drop down, gap down, look at that. Okay, your new bottom right here, 24.60. 2 days to the upside, now we're at 26.80. The 27s is giving you almost 2%. And if you buy it now at 26.90, first thing tomorrow morning, 26.90, you can sell the 27s. If it hits 27, which is right there, okay, look where the 30-day high is right there. 27's right there. If it hits 27 by Friday, you get the additional 10 cents. On top of that, brings you to 54 cents, which is well over 2%. I'm going to write LUV down. LUV. And circle it. Gotta love it. What are we looking at? Virginia luxury listings. Ooh, Virginia luxury listings. I bet you do real estate. or lingerie, one or the other. All right, anyway, we're looking at LUV, which is Southwest Airlines. Rule number one, never buy something you don't want to own. So do you like Southwest Airlines? Do the numbers work? Better yet, let's take a look at seasonality. What does this thing normally do this time of year? This time of year, well, for the next week, she's going to go sideways, okay? Because here we are now. Here's Monday. There's Friday, okay? Next week, drop down a little bit. Next week, drop down a little bit. Do I like Southwest Airlines? I like Southwest Airlines. I made some money on Southwest Airlines this year. Next on the list, MO, Altria. Someone came up with a good one. Now, for those who don't know, Altria, MO, is a dividend king. That is one on my list. It's, damn, that's going to be a no. Sorry, take a quick look at the chart. Take a look. 30-day chart right there. Is your 30-day high, your new bottom. Look where it is. Not enough space, and there's way too much space down here. I just don't, personally, I don't like the chart. Sorry. Then we look at the number, 46.25. The 46.50s. Yeah, not even giving 1%. See, now I feel better about saying no. Because the numbers don't work. The chart doesn't make me a happy camper. All right, but that's just me. Hey, fascinating football videos. How's it going there, dude? All right. So, KMB, Kimberly-Clark. Now, for those of you who do not know, Kimberly-Clark is that one stock I have held the longest. I've held Kimberly-Clark for 9 months. Okay, when I say hold long term, 9 months. That's the longest I've ever held anything, and it was Kimberly-Clark last year. I bought it. She dropped, went back up. By the time it went back up, I about broke even. Okay? Didn't make me a happy camper carrying it for 9 months. But it is what it is. All right, so Kimberly-Clark, it's going to be a no. 2 reasons. You ready? Here's your high here. Look at the size of this. Okay, we got a little bit further to go to fill the gap. Okay, gaps have a tendency to fill. Okay, see that? Let's zoom into that gap a little bit closer. Okay, so here's your gap right here between 129 and 134. Okay, so between 129 and 134, doesn't have much further to go, but look at the size of that movement. The size of that movement tells me there's going to be profit taking tomorrow. Michael David Robertson, I respect your thoughts. What do you think about same strategy in commodity futures option selling? Michael David Robertson. I used to do commodities years ago. Okay, I love the commitment of traders reports and how to read those. Unfortunately, with commodities, they don't pay dividends. So if the commodity goes down, you don't make anything. Okay, here, when the stock goes down, it's not an if. It's not an if, because stocks only go up and then they come down. That's it. They go up, they come down, they go up again, they come down again. That's all stocks do. Commodities, they go up, they go down, but they don't have options. I mean, they don't have dividends. Okay, I can't buy a commodity and have a weekly, well, I can have a weekly option against them, yeah, but they don't pay me dividends when the commodity goes down. And then the futures contracts always expire. It's not like, hey, I buy 50 tons of coal and then I hold on to it at the value that I paid for it forever. No, at some point in time, it will liquidate and it will expire at some point in time. With stocks, once I buy a stock, once I buy Kimberly-Clark, I will own it until the day I sell it. Okay? And with Kimberly-Clark, I will get a dividend every 90 days. And every year, that dividend will increase. It doesn't work that way with commodities. Okay? Commodities, futures, yeah, it doesn't work that way. But don't get me wrong. I have done commodities before. I have made a lot of money with commodities. But it was more labor intensive. This is set it, forget it, less than 10 minutes a day. Less than 10 minutes a day to 50% per year. No muss, no fuss, none of that kind of stuff. Is that you, Jacob?
Yes, keep doing your thing.
You want to come say hi? Nope, he don't want to come say hi. Hey, David Craig, you want to look at new? Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, forgot about the no dividends on commodities. I thought, but forgot. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, not a problem, Michael. I like things simple and easy. Hey, Simone, how you doing? Is it Simon? Simone or Simone? I don't know. Which one is it? I can't really tell by that picture. I don't know if it's a dude or a dudette, and I feel bad about that because you say hi to me all the time. All right, so sorry about that, Michael. Now Craig, you want to look at NEE? NEE. Isn't that Newmont? No, NEM is Newmont. I don't know what NEE is. All right, next on the list, PNC. Somebody want to look at PNC? Reggie, hey amigo, is AEO on the list? Yes, AEO is on the list. About 6 more. And Macy's is on the list also. Yep, we're going to take a look at Macy's. Macy's is about 12 down on the list. And we're only at 10 o'clock. We'll get to Macy's. All right, PNC. PNC. Ooh, look at that. That looks lovely. 160. All right, I can't go by that number. I hate it when the market maker does that. Check it out. The last trade, 157.39. The bid, 146. Really? The ask, 168. Come on, we can't work with those numbers. But the 157s, look at the 157.50s, is paying $1.80. That's over 1%. This is one I would have to wait and see what the numbers look like in the morning, because once the market opens, all of these numbers are going to change, and it'll be more realistic. What the heck is that? That is a $22 spread. A 22. That's usually a 2-cent spread. Why is it 22 bucks today? Oh, the way you say it at the beginning is the right one. Simone. All right, Simone. All right, so PNC. If I'm going to go off the 57.50s, this is going to give us 1%. Check it out. 57.39 was the last trade. Hypothetically speaking, the market maker will open up first thing in the morning, close to that number. When it does, then we'll be able to see what the actual numbers are. But right at this moment in time, it's over 1%. Look at the chart. Here's the high. Here's the low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. I'm liking the movement I'm seeing right here. We're going to zoom into that, get a better look at it in a second. 122.40 a year ago. We got a double bottom in end of October at 109. We got like a triple. Look at that triple top at 162. Triple top, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Because when you have a triple top, okay, that's the buyers and sellers saying, oh, no, it ain't worth more than that. Because it hit it 3 times and it wouldn't go over it. All right, so let's zoom into, look at the last 90 days. Last 90 days. 90 days ago, 147. Bottomed out at 416, which is halfway through April, at 143.52. Okay, and we get that triple top at 162.24. Gotta love it. Look at it. The high, 1, 2, 3. The bottom, cool. Shoots up, pulls back. Look at this. From the 90-day bottom, shoots up to a 90-day top, comes back down, a new bottom right here, then 2 days to the upside, and we still have plenty of room to go here. All right, well, let's zoom in. Last 30 days, right there. Check it out. 30 days ago, we opened up at 155.81. Check it out. 30-day high, 30-day bottom, 2 days to the upside, and we still have room to move. Nice. I like it. So, let's take a look at the seasonality. What does that tell us? Well, that's not good. Okay, so here we are right here. Okay, here's where right here. Here's this week. That's undeniable. Okay, it's up for 1 week, down for 2 weeks. Okay, so can I make the move this week and this week only? Because hypothetically speaking, okay, hypothetically speaking, the next 5 days, if she goes up the next 5 days, more than likely, okay, more than likely, if she goes up the next 5 days, Monday through Friday, because that's what we're looking, jump in on Monday, get out on Friday, Okay, that's perfect opportunity for it to drop back down, which would fall ideally into the seasonality. PNC was me. Going to take a closer look tomorrow. Glance, I'm going to take a look at it also. PNC. We're going to take a look at it after the market opens. All right. So remind me tomorrow morning after the market opens. We're going to look at PNC. There's a few of them we're going to look at after the market opens. This is going to be one of them. Next on the list. Oh, Doc asks for this one. MPW. MPW. 534. 550, 9 cents. Which is over 1%. Okay. The fives, no. The 550s, yes. But it's still going to go up. Is it going to go up over 550? I don't know. But I already have some of these. I think I have some. Or did they get sold out? MPW. Yep, I sold them for next week. I got 21 cents. Can you believe that? Check that out. I bought it for 501. Sold the 5 call for 21 cents. That's 4%. Wow. All right. Let's go back. All right. So at this moment in time, a year ago today, 8:45, topped out the end of July at 10.72. Bottomed out at, what was that, 287, something like that, in January. Okay, last 90 days. Take a look at the last 90 days. We got a, what is that, quadruple bottom at 394. Check it out, a quadruple bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 5. Okay, middle of March, middle of April, shoots up, pulls on back, 2 days to the upside. Nice. Well, let's continue. The last 30 days. 30 days ago, we opened up at 496, bottomed out on the 8th. Okay, that was 417. Week later, we're at our 30-day high at 654. Okay, 654, drops, find the bottom there, up, pull back, up again, 2 days to the upside. Okay, does that mean it's going to continue to go up? No, it doesn't mean that at all. What does seasonality tell us? Seasonality, all right, has this thing going up for this week and then pulling back a little bit and going flat. So up, flat. That's about all it says. I don't know. I'll take a look at it in the morning, but I already sold off my options for this week, so I'm pretty much okay where I am. All right, next on the list, AA. Is that Alcoa? AA? Alcoa. I was going to say American Airlines. It's going to be a no. You're not even going to bother. Look where it is. Okay? Not even going to bother. Okay? I don't buy at the high because you're standing on a ladder waiting for someone to bring you a taller ladder. Sorry, what's the ticker? AA. Okay? Alcoa. It's going to be a no. Unless you really like AA. You know, because 44.39 to 44.50s. Whoa, 2%. But you're at the high of the year. That's not a high of a 30-day period. That's the high of the year. Oh, before that, it was MPW. Okay? Mr. Hernandez, MPW. Michael Paul William. Michael Paul William. Okay, MPW. All right, next on the list. Mendelez, MDLZ. I forgot who asked for this one. MDLZ. There you go. Mendelez International. Ooh, I like the chart. 68.65 to 67. You gotta be kidding me. Nice. Check it out. 68.65. 68 to the 69s. I go, no. No. Bummer. I just saw your video about MDLZ. Okay. That was you, Galans. Sorry, dude. Check it out. 68.53 was the last trade. The bid 67.50, the ask 68.65. 68.65, I'm looking at the 69s. The 69s, 35 cents. That's only 0.5%, dude. Sorry. Rio, perhaps. We already looked at Rio earlier this afternoon. It was a no. Sorry. Talon G, you're new here. I always enjoy your teaching and how you dedicate your time to making sure we get to understand. Well, you know what, Talon, to be 100% honest with you, okay, I got tired of being screwed over by the man, the establishment, you know, work hard for your whole life, 40, 50 years of your life, give your money to a money manager, and he gives you a 4% draw. How the hell are you supposed to live on a 4% draw? And what's actually happening? Okay, why can't I do it myself? Because the numbers just make sense if I do it myself. Why did that thing turn off? Oh, come on, bloody hell. Dividend stock talk. Well, that's interesting. No, it's not made for children. And start. Somehow I got booted off of YouTube. All right, it's what it is. All right, I hope you understand it, Talon. You know, because I'm basically a nobody. You know, I've been shafted my whole life. You know, people telling me what I can and can't do. You know, I put my money in the bank and they're offering me what? Not even 1% return? Are you kidding me? And then I take a look at what they do with the money. Okay, they invested in shit like this, and then they're getting these kind of returns. It's ridiculous, and it's really not that difficult. Number one, never buy something you don't understand or you don't want to own. Okay, I would never buy a company that I don't understand. I don't know it. Now, you guys give me a bunch of stuff. I take a look at it, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell were you thinking when you bought this? Who the hell sold you this crap? You know, don't get me wrong. Because I used to listen to Susie Orman. And Susie Orman, she flat out tells you, well, in my younger days, I used to sell people crap. Why? Never buy something you don't understand. Exactly right. Yep, and it's my unfiltered opinion. Okay? I'm not getting paid for someone to say, hey, let's buy Mendelez. Well, Mendelez is not giving me 1%. Why would I do that? I could jump into another company that is giving me 1%. Mendelez is a good company, just not this week. Thank you, Gallant. It is. I've done Mendelez many times. It's just, look at, and I love where it is. Look at this. I love this movement. Here, you get your 30-day top. 30 days would be right here. Let's get exact numbers here. 3rd is tomorrow. There we go. Okay, so here's your 30-day top. Here's your 30-day bottom. 2 days to the upside. It's a freaking awesome opportunity to jump in right there. But it's not paying. There's other companies that are paying. Yep, you're right, Gallants. It's a good company, just not this week. We'll see you next time. All right, so Mendelez is a DLR. Is that Dollar General? DLR. Digital Realty Trust REIT. Yeah. Digital Realty Trust REIT. Those are usually no's. I like the chart. Okay, the chart looks good. The numbers, 146. I like that also. Well, let's see how often do they pay dividends. DLR. ELR. Because I've never heard of it. I mean, it could be something. All right, here we go. Dividends. Look at this. 122, 122, 116. They don't increase consistently. 14 years. Okay? 14 years. 14 years of dividends. But let's take a look at the numbers. 14 years ago, 29, 31, 33, 36, 45, 48, 53, 68, 73, 78, 83, 85, 88, 93, 101, 108, 112, 116, 122. Okay. They're consistently increasing, but not every single year. Look at 122. 2022, 2023, and 2024. They haven't increased at all in the last 3 years. But don't get me wrong, they are increasing. And they only 17 years of increased dividends. Rogersville Mayor. Where the hell is Rogersville? Sounds like someplace in Indiana. Doesn't it? Rogersville. Sounds like someplace in Indiana. Rogersville, Indiana. Rogersville, Maryland. Nah, doesn't sound right. But it sounds like Indiana. I don't know if you had time to check out Costco. Rogersville. Costco's a no. Right? It's CST, I'm pretty sure. CST. No. Oh, Or is it C-O-S-T? C-O-S-T, is that right? Yeah, sorry. Costco's a no. I don't do stuff over 250 bucks. That's Cisco, 86. We already looked at Cisco. You're a little late to the game, buddy. Got to get it there earlier, 86. But CSCO, we already looked at. We'll look at the 47s, okay? 4655s. Oh, the 4650s is giving us 1%. And look where we are. We already discussed this one, okay? She found her 30-day bottom here. See, 30-day top, 30-day bottom, 2 days to the upside. Cisco, CSCO, is on our list for tomorrow. You were late. That gives you the rundown real quick. Hey, Rogersville, sorry about that. You know, for some people, $800 a share is doable. For me, no, it ain't. I have 250 bucks is my limit. Invite Crappleby. Oh, Crappleby3. Hi, dude. I don't know who you are. You want to be invited to the live to give your opinions and your thoughts? You gotta DM me your phone number. I'll give you a buzz. We'll chat. If you can contribute to the conversation in a positive manner, I'll invite you on another day. Okay, I think I invited one person on once. He didn't say a whole heck of a lot. But yeah, I would prefer someone. If you do want to join me on the live, I got no problem with it whatsoever. But I got to know who you are. I have to talk to you on the phone first. All right, so keep that in mind. Next on the list, Energy Transfer. Somebody came up with this. All right, then we're going to come to Doc's list. Doc's list is after this one. AT. Doc likes to throw 4 or 5 of them at me at the same time. Ooh, I like that chart. It looks pretty good. Hey, Energy Transfer. 1568, the 16s. No, I like the chart though. Look at the chart. Okay, high. Look at this, double bottom. 2 days to the upside. Nice movement. Nice time to jump in. Okay, look at it. 30-day high, 30-day bottom. Okay, went up a little bit, pulled back, and now she's on her uptrend. But it's not giving us any money. At 1568, the 1550 is going for 22. You take 18 cents off of that, we get 4 cents off of a $15 stock. Yeah, no thanks. Sorry. Okay, Jolly. I haven't heard from you in a while, dude. How are you doing? Jolly, we just went over MPW a little while ago. Not even 5 minutes ago, seriously. But, Jolly, we are going to look at MPW first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, because I still have MPW, so we are going to look at that in the morning. All right. ET was a no, so here we go. Paramount. Doc wanted to look at Paramount. Here we go, Doc. P-A-R-A. Now, Paramount is on, what's his name? What the hell's his name? DG, Dollar General. Where'd that one come from? Warren Buffett, that's who it is. Paramount was on Warren Buffett's list. Ooh, and I like the way the chart looks. Okay, first of all, 1192, the 12s, 43. That's over 3%. Now, I do happen to have Paramount, and I have a whole bunch of Paramount, matter of fact. Okay, so the numbers work. Okay, if I buy it tomorrow morning, 1192, sell off the 12 at 43 cents a share. Now, 43 cents a share, just for the fun of it, let's pull up the calculator. Clear. 43 cents a share, and we're paying $11.92. Grand total of 3.6% if you like Paramount. Okay, don't buy something you don't know, you don't understand. If you don't know who Paramount is, then you haven't been to the movies lately. Paramount's been making movies for almost 100 years. All right, the chart, let's take a look. High, low, where was it, where is it? And I like this little cluster right here. It looks really sweet. We're going to zoom into that and take a better look at it and see you guys what you think. Paramount is pending a takeover bid. That's awesome. I love takeover bids. Why? Because if the stock's at 12 bucks, a takeover bid more than likely is going to be more than the current price. Usually. Now, while I'm doing this, does somebody want to check quick and see if there is an offer on Paramount per share? Okay, so somebody want to take a look at that really? Or sale offer? Yeah, well, if someone wants to take a quick look on Google and find out what that offer is per share, gives us something to look at or something to think about, because I do own a bunch of Paramount. All right, so a year ago, 1561, Okay, topped out at 17.55 in December. The bottom, we have a double bottom. Not really, but pretty close. 10.15, 10.16 in March, and then again in April. Okay, but you got a top at 14.54, and that was in May. Last 30 days. Here we go. Okay, check it out. 30 days ago, we opened up at 12.27. 1 day later, here's our 30-day high. Drops, finds a bottom on Thursday. 2 green days right here. Okay, 2 green days. I love 2 green days after a 30-day top. I do. Awesome. Check it out. Now, how can you go wrong there? Okay, if I can buy it tomorrow morning at 11.92, the 12 is going for 3.6%. 3.6%. If it hits 12, I'll collect another 8 cents. You add the other 8 cents on top of this, now I'm over 4% for the week. And they got a bid right here. Golf First. You get a $15 revised offer per share. How the hell can you go wrong? I'm not saying you should buy it. Okay, I already own it, so I don't mind. Okay, now, however, here's what the numbers look like. The last trade, 11.91. The bid, 11.90. The ask, 11.92. Okay, at 11.92, first thing tomorrow morning, 12's 43 cents, and you have the opportunity for another 8 cents between the 11.92 and the 12. And look where it is. It's at the bottom of the year. Found its bottom on Thursday. Thursday was a green day. Friday was a green day. Well, what happens? And they have a $15 per share offer. I don't know what else to tell you. Let's take a quick look at seasonality. What's this thing normally do, regardless of all this fanfare? Okay. Now, look at that. For the next week, a little bit to the upside. After that, a little bit down, but sideways. Yeah, so it's basically go sideways for the next couple of weeks. I'm perfectly okay with that. That's me. You have to ask yourself the question, do I like Paramount? Am I willing to hold on to it? And they have an offer. How genuine is that offer? Is that offer likely to go through? If they have an offer for 15 bucks and you're buying it at 12, I wouldn't even advise on Paramount. True that. The Ellison factor, Heimlich and Payne, HP, only because I own it. Okay, Heimlich and Payne, HP, is a good company. Okay, that's on Warren Buffett's list also. Okay, Paramount's on Warren Buffett's list. Okay, and I actually own a bunch of them, so I don't mind. All right, so that being said, what are we looking at next? Okay, Doc, that make you a happy camper? Doc asked for that one. Doc also asked for AEO. AEO. Now, I sold my AEOs at 24, made a nice 2% last week. Now she's at 21.97. Not a good opportunity at the moment. Okay. Look at that big drop on Thursday. From 24 something all the way down to 21. Okay. Definitely. I wait for it to move back to the upside. Thursday was your 30-day bottom. Friday was a little bit up. One more day to the upside. Now I already own AEO. Now I'm into AEO at 26. And I sold at 24.5, so they're worth 4 cents. I might just buy those back. I just might just let them ride. Hell with it, let them ride. I'm not going to do anything with that. All right, that's AEO. Sorry, Doc, it doesn't look that happy. ALB. ALB. Albemarle, just to let you know, Albemarle is the only stock I lost money on this year. I lost 600 bucks on it. Is what it is. All right. 123. Ooh, look at that. 122.99. The 123 is going for 247. Nice. That's over 1%. But look at the chart. What's the chart telling us? Well, here's the high. Here's the bottom. Look at the bottom. Like almost 3 or 4 right there. The 110 area. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Okay, fine. Fine, let's take a closer look. A year ago, we opened up at 203.22. Have a double top at 247.44. And we have a bottom on the 5th of March at 106.52. Okay, the last 90 days. Take a look at the last 90 days. The 90-day high way up over here. 2 days later, we're at the 90-day bottom. Check that out. 90-day high. 2 days later, we're at the 90-day bottom. That's a big freaking drop. She jumps up. She's definitely an upward trend, but she's at a no at the moment. See, look where we are, 30-day high, haven't found a bottom yet. So let's squeeze into the 30 days. The last 30 days, here we go. Okay, so this is going to be tomorrow right here. 30 days ago, we're at 128.10. Okay, 128.10. Jumps on up to 137, drops. We need to find a bottom before we do anything with ALB. Sorry. AJ. Kohl's is on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. I'm going to get to Kohl's at 4. Chad Wisniewski. All right, next on the list, BITO. Doc, why do you want to look at BITO? That's an ETF. I know why you want to look at the BITO, Doc. Because I happen to have BITO. Okay, BITO, 27.27. 27.27, the 27s, yep, the numbers just don't look right. Haha, Doc, haha, they don't look right. But anyway, I still own it, so what are we looking at? Last 30 days. Right there we go. Check it out, 27.28. Yep, I'm into it to 30 and 28. Yep. Cool. That's for this week. Nice. I like those numbers. Oh, did you see those, Doc? Hold on a second. Okay, so I sold my 27s for $1.39. That's a nice number. But look at this one. My 30s only got 6 cents somehow. That's horrible. It is what it is. Now, for those of you guys don't know, this is one of my samples. This is a calendar spread. I don't really teach it here, but I was trying to show someone one day, and the numbers look good, so I bought it. So it was just one of those things. Now, I do covered calendar spreads in a different trading strategy on a different trading platform, just not this one. Sorry, James, I heard Paramount but missed KMB. Oh, Kimberly Clark. What was the consensus for KMB? 135s, 135s. Yeah, sorry, Kimberly Clark was a no. 133s. See what the numbers look like? 133.50s. The 133s are going for 55 cents. The numbers just don't work for Kimberly Clark. Oh, shoot, I missed it. Sorry. Next on the list, Dell. D-E-L-L. Dell. Dell's going to be, ooh, I would normally say no to Dell because look at the chart. Check that out. But look what happened. Now, this is just in case one of you guys are ambitious. The 139.10s, check it out, 139.10s, the 139 is going for 430. Why do I like this? Well, look at your 30-day high right here. Look at this big gap down. Okay, a big gap down like this, more than likely. Oh, look at that. It filled this gap over here. Remember I told you gaps have a tendency to fill? Well, it filled it. All right, so this gap here, more than likely with this big drop, depending on the reason why it dropped, depending on the reason, that thing should pop up tomorrow. Unless it's something really bad, it'll keep going down. But it's one of those ones to take a look at. Was Paramount a yes or no? Chad, Paramount was. L. MM pushing down. Market maker, look at the bid and ask. All right, 39.56. Hey, thanks for that. I didn't notice that. Thanks, Al. So yeah, this would be one of those ones I'd take a look at it in the morning, see what happened. Because that is a nice fat premium. It really is 39.10. I like Dell. I do. But I don't like Dell here. Because this is the high of the year. Now, with this big drop, there's a possibility that this could fill in a little bit, or it could keep going down. So it's one of those ones you just, it doesn't give me a warm, fuzzy feeling. How's that? It doesn't give me a warm, fuzzy feeling. Next on the list, Macy's. You guys have been waiting for Macy's, so here it comes. Macy's, my favorite stock of the year. 1955. Check it out. 1955. The 1950 is going for 44 cents. That's over 2%. I like Macy's. All right, so, like Macy's, let's take a look at the chart. A year ago, 1451, we bottomed out. In October at 1049. Finished up the year at 2027. The last 90 days. Okay, last 90 days. Take a look. The high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? Look at that movement. From here, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Ooh, I like it right here. The last 30 days. Okay, so 30 days ago, 2061, topped out at the middle of March at 2208. Okay, we bottomed out at the end of April at 1802. Okay, the last 30 days. Check that out. Last 30 days. Here's your high. Here's your low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look at this. 30-day bottom. 30-day top. New bottom here. Okay. Here's your 30-day bottom. Here's a new bottom here. 1 day to the upside. Definitely want to take a look at this one tomorrow morning. Macy's. I want to take a look at that. I like Macy's. Check the fan. The fan's still running. Ooh, WBA. Way to go, Jolly. That's not on the list. But it is now. WBA. Walgreens. All right, so Macy's. I like it. Let's take a look at seasonality from Macy's. Oh, look at that. You can't mistake that for the next week. Next week. All right, here we are right now. The next week to the upside. Okay, there's the 10th. That's next Friday. Next Friday. Yeah, right there. I think she's going to slowly drop. I like it for the next week. Your sound just got a lot better. Sounds like something shut off. Oh, I didn't touch anything. All right. Let's get out of there. So Macy's, I want to take a look at that one tomorrow morning also. Kohl's is next. KSS, gotta love Kohl's. Check it out, 23.48, 23.50s, barely 1%. Ooh, look at that chart. My goodness. Okay, here's the high, here's the low, here's where it was, here's where it is. Look at that movement, nice movement. Boom, big drop down. Let's take a gander what the numbers look like. A year ago today, we opened up at 2038. She shoots up, got a triple top, 29.54. Check it out. 29.54. August, December, April. Okay, that basically tells you that's all we, the buyers, think it's worth because it hasn't broken out over 30 all year long. But it hit 29.50, whatever, 29.50 something, 4 times. Twice in December, once here, and once in March. Okay. Bottomed out in October 1763. All right, so the last 90 days. Last 3 months, check it out. The high, the low, where was it? Where is it? I like where it's bouncing off right here. Okay, now we talked about this last week. Remember that last Thursday? We talked about that big, huge drop in the amount of volume. EX date coming up for Kohl's. Cool beans, not complaining. Way to go. Yes, it just got quieter. I don't know why it got quieter. Sorry. BBY, huh, Jolly? Take a look at BBY. All right, we're going to take a look at that in a bit, but we're still looking at Kohl's at the moment. Okay, 3 months ago, we opened up at 28.43. topped off at 29.62 the end of March. Okay, we bottomed out on Thursday at 19.58. Ooh, so the last 30 days. Here we go, last 30 days. Check that out. Okay, last 30 days. Here's your 30-day high on the 14th. There, 1 day up. This thing looks like she's going to fill in this gap. That would make me happy, camper. I'd definitely be thinking about Kohl's. KSS. I'm going to look at that one tomorrow morning also. Gap. Oh, seasonality. Let's take a quick look at seasonality for Kohl's. What does it normally do? Normally, I mean, it's the Gap. I mean, Kohl's. Okay. All right. Here's next Friday. Here's where we are now. You can't mess that up. I mean, look at that. That's like shooting up nicely. But right here on the 10th. All right, because we're on the 2nd. What day are we looking at? The 7th. Yeah, take a look at that. Right there. Okay? This Friday. This Friday's the 7th. Look at this. From where we are now to the 7th. Okay? That's historical. Okay? That doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. It's just what has it done lately this time of year. Okay? And this is basically telling me almost the same thing. Look, 30-day bottom. Perfect opportunity for it to jump up. Starbucks, huh, Justin? Yes. Bucks. We're probably not going to get to that one today. We probably won't get to General Electric. GE. We probably won't get to that. But it is on the list for tomorrow. Because whatever we don't get to today, we'll actually go over and look at tomorrow. So I like Kohl's. I wrote it down. It's circled. It's something I'm going to take a look at. All right. So next on the list, NEE. I don't know who came up with NEE, but let's take a gander. NEE. NextEra Energy. I don't know. That was quick, wasn't it? Take a look. Okay. I don't buy stuff at the high. It's at the high of the year. Not just a 30-day period, not just a 90-day period, it's the high of the year. Good luck tomorrow, everyone. Hey, Hernandez, all right. Randall Ray, thoughts on the Gap was up. Uh-oh, I don't remember, Randy. Let's try GPS again. GPS. Yeah, no. Gap was a no. Sorry. Check it out. Big, huge gap up. Okay, so more than likely there's going to be profit taking tomorrow. More than likely. NTT. Oh. NTT. Yeah, that's not any better. Has no option, so NTT's a no. Sorry. I thought Gap was up. Okay, Randall Ray, I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about. Because Gap, GPS, Gap is a no. Okay? Right? It already made it over the 90-day top. Okay, here's your 90-day top over here. 90-day bottoms here. She just shot up. If she's going to go higher, great. I don't see it, but it is what it is. Dylan, thank you for that. That was nice of you. Who came up with DG? Isn't that Dollar General? Or Done Good? Dollar General. Done Good. 137. 137. Yep. The 138s. Yep. The 139s. Yep. Ooh, look at those. That's a nice premium. Look where we are. I'm not 100% happy with that, but let's take a good look at it. Thank you. See you in the morning. All right, Troy. DG was me. All right, Michael, let's take a look at it. Okay, a year ago, take a look. We got a double top at the 172 area. Okay, bottom in October, moves up. Nice, I like that. I'm a little concerned about this right here, Mike. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so a year ago, 165.35. We got that double top at 173.30. Mid-June and mid-July. From there, it bottomed out at the middle of October last year, 101.59. Okay, last 90 days. Check out last 90 days, last 3 months. Got the top right here, 167. Bottom was Thursday. Look at that huge drop by a huge gain. Those are huge numbers. Okay, so 1 DG. All right, last 30 days. All right, so 90 days ago, 143.85, 167.88 was our top. Okay, 3 months ago. Our bottom 2 days ago, 125. Can you imagine going from 165 to 125? Ouch. Okay, last 30 days. Here you go, last 30 days. Julie, nice to see you there, Miss Julie. All right, 30 days ago, look where we are. 138. Topped out 148. Bottomed out 126. Okay, huge drop. With a drop that size, of course you're going to have to the upside. All right. Now that we're here, where's it going to go from here? That's an interesting question. Dylan Waldeck. I'd be devastated too. Well, it's part of the game. Okay, this is all this is. It's a game. It's kind of like Monopoly, but we're only looking at good quality dividend stock companies. Okay, so hypothetically speaking, if a company has consistently increased its dividends, which is share of the profits to the buyers, that's us, or the buyers, we're the investors. If they're continuously profitable year after year after year, and they continuously increase their dividends year after year after year, those are the companies I want to look at. Okay? Now, Dollar General, I like Dollar General. I'm a little bit uncomfortable here with this big, huge drop, and then this. Well, what am I going to expect next? Well, here's your 30-day top, here's your 30-day bottom. It should hypothetically go back up again. Thanks for that rose there, Mr. Dillon. Next on the list. Oh, HP. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Before we do that, let's check out seasonality for Dollar General. Oh, now look at that. Okay, the blue line, that's this year. The red line, check it out. Bottom here in May. Okay, here's where we are right now. Look at that movement for the next couple of months. That, you cannot mistake that. Now, that's historical performance. That's 10 years. Normally, she has a low here, and then she moves to the upside. Well, that's when I want to buy it. I want to buy it at the low and have to go upside. Now, that's just history. That doesn't mean it's exactly what it's going to do. Yes, sir. Quality and dividends, so you can take a vacation. I've been on a perpetual vacation. How did you lose on Able Mile? Did you sell calls at a loss and get in the money? Yes, I did. That's exactly what went wrong. I sell calls in the money and I got called out. I lost $600. But that's not, everybody loses once in a while. That's the only loss I've had all year. Okay, we're in the month of June. We're in month number 6. I have one loss all year long. Okay, I'm still up over 28%, so I really don't care for one loss. All right. Anyway, so here's where we are. The next couple of weeks, you cannot mistake that for anything else. Look at that. That's the upside for the next couple of weeks. Because here we are, right here. 6-2. Okay, today's 6-2. Okay, this Friday coming up, next Friday, the Friday after. I don't know what else you're gonna. That was a nice call. Can't win them all. No, you can't. So DG just made my list. There you go. HP is next. I want to say Hewlett Packard, but no, it's Heimlich and Payne. HP. Okay, up. Let's go back. Here we go. Here we go. Heimlich and Payne. It's a monthly. It's a no. VFC. Hey, Jolly? VFC. Here we go. VFC. Can't win them all. What stock just made your list? Sorry, in a bad area for connection. What stock just made my list? Well, that's Kohl's, Whirlpool, UPS, Ford, Hewlett Packard, Southwest Airlines, Gilead, Cisco, PNC, Macy's, Dollar General. It was Dollar General. Dollar General, the one I just did. DG, thanks, Kevin. Haven't heard from you at all lately, Kevin. Hey, check it out. You have some Ford. Way to go, Hollywood. Breakers. I think the last one was DG. Yes, it was. All right, so let's take a look at, well, Heimlich and Payne is a no. Just learning and listening. Hope it makes sense. That's the number one question you're going to ask yourself, Kevin. Seriously, does it make sense? Okay, does the companies I say look good actually look good? It's Heimlich and Payne. I don't do Heimlich and Payne because it gives monthlies. What does that mean? Well, 38.59. The 40s are going for 40 cents. Yeah, that's 1%. But I had to carry it for 3 weeks. Yeah, so it doesn't work anymore. Okay, I don't want to carry anything for 3 weeks. Please do not forget VFC. We're going to do that very shortly, Jolly, because what we're at. We're only at 10:53. We got another half hour to go, and VFC is number 5. Okay, we're going to get to VFC very shortly. All righty. Heimlich and Payne is a no. WBA. Somebody want to take a look at Walgreens. WBA. 16. That does not make me happy camper. I'm happy camper on one thing, not happy camper on another. We're going to show in a minute. Take a look. Last trade, 1622. The bid, 1660. The ask, 1618. Now, when the bid and the ask are lower than the last price, the market maker is tending to push it down. That doesn't make me happy. Why? Well, because we've been waiting all year to find this. The bottom of the year. There it is, right there, Wednesday. At this moment in time, Wednesday is the bottom of the year. Thursday was higher. Friday was higher. Okay? Last week was higher. Everything was higher. Okay? Last year we were at 30.80. We topped out at 32.85, and that was towards the middle of June last year. From there, and it just kept dropping, bounced back up, dropping. We finally found the bottom Wednesday. DD dividend 19th. All right. We can still look at it tomorrow, though, Al. I'm still going to look at Dollar General tomorrow because the numbers look good. So, here's my issue. Okay? The numbers look good. Can I make them over 1%? All right? However, this concerns me right here. The bid and the ask are lower than the last price. When usually that happens, the market maker is trying to push it down. If he's trying to push it down and we've seen the bottom on Wednesday, Thursday was up, Friday was up, I want to see where it opens up tomorrow. So I'm going to write that down, and I want to see what she opens up at. WBA. Okay, what does WBA usually do this time of year? Flat. Doesn't do anything. Look at it. Flat line means it's going to go sideways. Not that stocks go sideways. They go up, they go down, but they're not nothing big and huge. Starbucks. Oh, wait a minute. BBY. BBY is next. Who came up with BBY? Oh, yeah, that's a no. Sorry. Look at it. It was pretty quick. BBY, look at it. There's your bottom right here. 2 days to the upside. Pulled back a little bit, then she shot through the roof. Okay? This is a perfect opportunity. Remember what I tell you? Hold on. Okay? I love a 30-day high. I love a 30-day bottom. 2 days to the upside. Normally, I would have got in right here. And then what happened the very next day? But I didn't. Okay. 81, 84, 81, the 85 is going for a buck. Yeah, but it doesn't look right. Look at it. Most likely there's going to be profit taking tomorrow. Look, here's where we were last week. This is where we are now. Okay, awesome opportunity to buy a put or go to the short side. I mean, because that's profit taking all over it. How would you get a banner flag? Oh, Starbucks is next. Now I do own some Starbucks. SBUX. Here we go, Starbucks. Again, look at this. The market maker pushing it down. 80.22, 80.10, 80.13. The 80's going for 108, making my 1% there. Nice. But look at this. This gap is going to fill. Okay, I'm getting mixed signals here. This big gap, she's bouncing up. Remember, I got Starbucks at 88. At 88, I got a dollar cost average down at 77, I think it was. So my average cost now is around 84. But let's take a look at the numbers. A year ago, 99.21. I have a double top at 107 in the middle of November. Okay, remember this? What happened here? Okay, 90 days ago, 93.50. Then 95.10 was our 90-day top. Look, here's our 90-day top. Here's our 90-day bottom. I bought in right there. Okay, I got a perfect signal right there on Friday. I jumped in on Monday at 88, and look what happened on Wednesday, all the way down here. So I waited for the bottom right there. That was the bottom. 2 days to the upside right here, and I ended up jumping in at right around 74, 75. Okay, so I got it at 88, 74, so my dollar cost averaging is somewhere around this area. It happens. Okay, was I expecting this to happen right here? No, it just happens. So let's look at the last 30 days. Wow, look at this. 30 days would be right here. All right, so this is the last 30 days. That don't look that happy now, does it? Okay, that's the last 30 days. Let's go back just a smidge. Okay, that's 35 days. Look what happened. SBUX fundamentals. Howard for president. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. So look at 35 days. This is 35 days, right? Almost here at the high at 90, 88. She drops down. Blah 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 blah. And here we are right now. But look at the last 30. Big difference. Okay. Here's the last 30. 30-day bottom. 30-day top. Pulls back. Now she's shooting back up again. Hypothetically, that's what she should be doing. 30-day top, pulls back, now she's shooting back up. Great opportunity to jump in. However, look at the numbers. The last trade, 80.22. Bid, 80.10. Ask, 80.13. When you see the bid and the ask, usually the market maker is trying, well, the bid and the ask lower than the last trade price, usually the market maker is trying to push it down. What does that mean? Well, I already own it, so I'm a little mixed emotions on it. Okay, but would I jump in? I would wait in the morning and see what happens. That's about all I can say. Because these numbers are going to change first thing in the morning. We'll find out what is the bid, what is the ask. But we already know what the last traded price was, 80.22. Okay, so what's going to happen Monday? Tomorrow morning. Don't know. We'll have to wait till it gets there. GE, and then we're going to look at VFC, and that will be it for the night. Alrighty? Just those last two, General Electric. General Electric is usually a no. General Electric. Yep, it's a no. Look where it is. A little too high. 165 to 165, 230. Oh, well, I don't know. Let's go check it out. I have been wrong before. Yeah, look at it. Okay, here she was in January. Okay, here she is in January at 100. Now she's at 170. That's a 70% increase. And look at all this. That right there does not constitute enough of profit taking on this kind of a movement. All right, you have a 70% increase. Okay. In 5 months, that's a 10% increase more than a 10% increase per month. Okay, more than 10% every single month. Yeah, that's not enough profit taking. Please add Mara, M-A-R-A. All right, Jolly, I would. M-A-R-A. Okay, but other than that, I like the numbers. 165, 165, 167, 139. Both, well, the 165 is over 1%. However, I don't like this. Okay? I like General Electric. I do. But not right at the moment. It's way too much. 70% from January. From January to here, that's a 70% increase. Okay, to 170. She drops back to the 160, and then she's back up to 165. Really? $5 profit taken? No, not on a $70 increase. That's not enough. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not enough profit, because it'd be great if you bought it in January. Now it's up to here, up 70% in less than 6 months. That's freaking awesome. All right, VFC. VFC. What does VFC actually do? Isn't that weird? Oh, that's going to be a tough one, Jolly. 1389. 1389, the 14s, you get your 1%. But what don't I like? Look at this movement right here. That's a big move. We're going to zoom into that in a little bit. Okay, here's your high, here's your low, here's where it was, here's where it is. Let's take a look at those numbers. What does it mean when the bid is close to the last price, or when the bid is higher? Coles right now is, for example. All right, hold on a second, Kev. Jolly, we're going to come back to this in a second. I want to see what he's talking about here. Yeah, that's the market makers just pushing it up. All right. Okay, here's the last trade, the bid, the ask. Okay, they're almost both higher. Okay, the market maker is just going to push it up tomorrow, which is a good thing. And that's what we talked about yesterday. That's what we talked about a little while ago. Okay, see the big huge drop? When you have a big huge drop like that, and this gap is going to fill. Is it going to fill tomorrow or the next day? No, but it will fill eventually. So you expect to open tomorrow with a gap up? That's not what I said. Hey, look at that. Calvin Hill started following me. Yeah, that's like the 17th time Calvin Hill has followed me. Calvin Hill, believe it or not, now I haven't said this tonight, but there are 22 people that I know of pretending to be me. Okay, now Calvin Hill, he has a lot more people pretending to be him. And I know for a fact he doesn't follow me. Mara, no dividends. Yeah, but we've done Mara before, and I don't know why. Okay, yeah, so Kevin, I honestly don't know if it's going to gap up tomorrow. All I'm saying is your 30-day top is here. Your 30-day bottom is here. Okay, from a 30-day bottom off of a 30-day top, it has tendency to go to the upside. Yeah, so many, 22. Yeah, well, 22 people pretending to be me. So don't be led astray by sending money to anybody. You want to talk to me, send me your phone number. I will call you. Now, Mama, if you're listening, okay, sorry I haven't called you yet, but you are on my list to call tomorrow. Okay, Mama did send me her phone number, so I'm going to give her a buzz. Yeah, so with a gap like this, it is going to fill eventually. Will it be tomorrow, the next day, or the next day? I really don't know. But you got a 30-day high here, 30-day bottom, going to the upside. Ooh, low battery. All right, we're only doing a couple more, then we're done. All right, let's go back to VFC. Okay. VFC, 1389 to 1417, that's over 1%. Great. Look at the chart. Here's your high. Here's your low. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. I'm a little concerned about this area right here. We're going to take a little look at that one. Could you recap the stocks that made your watch list this week at the end of your lives? Yeah, not really. Jim Bowman, good night. Well, I will see you next time, Mr. Bowman. But yeah, Aisle Breakers, I actually have a trading group that meets in the morning, and they actually pay for that service. So yeah, you got to pay attention. You get here early, pay attention, see what's going on, see if it makes sense. That's a number one. Does it make sense? All right, so VFC, a year ago, 1773, topped out at 2117, bottomed out a couple of days ago at 1098, something like that. All right, last 90 days. Here we go. Last 90 days. Check it out. 90 days, 3 months ago. Here we were. Here's our bottom. She shoots up, shoots up. Yeah. It's going to be a no, Jolly. Take a look at that. Okay, here's your 90-day bottom. 2 days to the upside, pull back a little bit, shoots on up. It actually gaps up, but it way over the 30-day high. So let's take a quick look. So 90 days ago was our 90-day top, 1652. Our 90-day bottom was last week. Not last week, it just passed, but the week before. The 22nd, the 23rd. Okay? And that bottom was 11 bucks. All right, so the last 30 days. All right, so here's the issue I'm seeing, Jolly. Okay, this is the issue. 30 days ago, 1280. Here's your 30-day, your previous 30-day top right there. 30-day bottom, 2 days to the upside. Okay, that's probably where I would have jumped in right there. But it pulled back and it jumped up. Look at this gap. And then she made a new 30-day high. It almost at 14 bucks. Yep, Al, we looked at Ford earlier today. Those look good. Okay, Jolly, here's your last one. Mara, M-A-R-A. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just quick. For VFC, what does the seasonality usually look like? Yeah, just going sideways. No big moves for Mara coming up. I mean, for VFC. Last one on the list. M-A-R-A. And we had a girl on here named Mara. Whatever happened to her? All right, Mara. 1958. 1958. Want to look at the 1950s? Ooh. Do you see that? At 1950, that's over 4%. If you like Mara. But somebody did point out that Mara doesn't have dividends. So let's check it out. M-A-R-A. Yeah, it has no dividend. Jolly, if you like Mara, it has no dividends, but the numbers look good. Okay, so let's take a gander. A year ago, 10 bucks. She bottoms out at 6.98. Tops out at 34. Can you imagine that? From 6 bucks to 34 in less than a year? Nice. All right. Last 3 months, last 90 days. Here's our high, here's our bottom. That's where it was. This is where it is. It's in a little bit of a downturn at the moment. I've done Mara last few weeks. Numbers are good. Yes, they are. All right, so last 30 days. Okay, 90 days ago, 34.09. Did a double bottom at 14.13. That was in the middle of April. Okay, so last 30 days. Ooh, check it out. Last 30 days. Here's your 30-day bottom. 30 days ago. 30-day top. 2 weeks ago. Slowly falling. 4 down days in a row. I wait to find a bottom before I jump in. Okay? Okay, it might be tomorrow. You don't know. See what she opens up at tomorrow. My phone's overheating again. Oh, I got people over here I didn't wave to. Sorry about that, you guys. All right, so that's where I am. Okay, the numbers look good, right? But it has no dividends, and we're waiting to find a bottom. Okay. Okay, hopefully that's it. All right, you guys. So I'm going to call it a day because we're all out of stocks to look at. I didn't think we'd go through that whole list. You guys didn't ask so many questions. That's why we only got like 41 people here, so not many questions. So I can get it done real quick. All right, so you guys, I'm going to. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay, before I call it a night, I'm going to send the stock list for those that are in the trading group. You already got the link, so we should be all good to go. So, that being said, you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Couldn't DM my phone because I got banned from DM for fighting your imposters. Now, Michael, just to let you know, Michael, okay, this here is live on YouTube. Also on YouTube is another live account. You can DM me from one of those. Or you can go to Facebook. I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on Instagram. So if you really want to get a hold of me, really not that difficult. 86. I just realized 6 months in, that was the first sneeze. Well, alrighty then. Have a great night, James. Thanks again. Oh, okay. We'll look for on Facebook. I think it, you know what? You should be able to go to the10minutetrader.com. Hold on a second. All right. See, the10minutetrader.com. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, podcast, LinkedIn, Patreon, TikTok, and Books by James. All the information's there. By the way, I'm paying someone to redo my website, so hopefully it'll look better than it does now. All right, so that being said, you guys have a great night, and I'll see you again tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow.